Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, the Einstein of Wall Street, here from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, greatest financial institution in the world. The ceiling, the floor, a quarter for 250,000 at 3/8. Wall Street Global Trading Academy. What a wild and crazy day here. Let's talk about it. We are here closing out this day, Wednesday, hump day, February 25th, 2026 at 447. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 307 points, closing at 49,500. The S&P up 67 handles. I believe we closed up about 55 handles. It's already rallying because NVIDIA earnings out, and they beat. It was up 2.5 on the day, and it's now trading up almost above, I believe, up to $200, 1.2 billion on the tape. Basically, imagine this: 50-50, advances versus declines. Transports down, tech up, VIX down, almost 11-12%. That means that the fear is out of the market. We've had two back-to-back days of nothing but green on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like the bulls are back in town. They're taking a command of this market now. As I said to you, January has been one of the most crazy roller coaster months without any directionality. So many things on the table, so many different components to this market that are just adding on, different layers, right? And I think, there's a lot of impatience, there's a lot of cautiousness, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of angst around market, around tech, around the build out of the data centers and all that. And that's all fine and good, but that's what happens in markets. That happens when sectors are so, I don't think they're overvalued by any means, because we've been talking, Dan Ives and I, tech analyst, to the stars, that nothing significantly has changed, that the build out is happening, right? That the data centers are happening, that the energy sector is going to, look, I believe that Mr. Trump just made an announcement last night on his State of the Union message saying that the data centers are going to have to create their own energy source so that it will not impact the grid in the areas that they are building. And look, that may add some cost to this deal? Absolutely, it's very possible. However, NVIDIA earnings just broke the tape here, and they were spectacular, and guidance was spectacular, and that stock is off to the races, busting above $200. That's incredible. So, two back-to-back days of nothing but green on the screen. I think it's significant. I really feel like the bulls are back in command of this market. People are buying with intent, right? And that's good, right? We needed that. We needed to close out February without a lot of that impatience, anxiety, cautiousness that we had. And look, when you start to buy stocks with intent and you have a sense of what you want, and the bulls get back in town and they start buying tech has been that sector that has taken this market up for the last number of years. And without it, the market seems a little bit, kind of woolly. It's not clear what corridor we're in. Anyway, this is all. I'm going to close it out. NVIDIA on the tape. The Einstein Wall Street.